Hello, I was just thinking about how I made so many videos about, or in so many of my videos, I talked about the air purifier that I keep in my room because it has been my go-to background noise to somewhat mask my tinnitus. And since I moved, I forgot to use it mostly. and oftentimes I just go to sleep in a quiet room. Granted, I have the window open, so there's a little bit of outside noise, but it's a quiet neighborhood. So it's kind of interesting that I've gotten that far. It's been almost about 2.5 years now. Yeah, a little more than 2.5 years since I first got tinnitus, and I don't need background noises anymore. So I can hear it as clear as day right now. But it's kind of like I don't really feel compelled to think about it. So it just keeps fading back into the background of my thinking. I'm not going to say that the sound is not there. It's very much there, but it's just so much like not important to me. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, so I hear it a little bit more, but it's not important. It doesn't affect me. I just do everything that I need to do, and I have the sound. And I know that's maybe hard for some of you to imagine that one could accept this sound, but I do. And if you were to ask me, 2 years ago or after I first got tinnitus, if I thought I could ever just accept the sound and be okay with it, there's no way I would have said that that's even possible. It's a miracle that I'm able to be like this now. So I just make these videos because I want you to know that same pseudo miracle is possible for you too. It's just a matter of learning to not treat it as a threat, not treat it as something you need to solve, but just allow it to be. And it takes some getting used to. Maybe it takes quite a while to get used to it. But if you know that it's possible to get to the point where you accept it and you're okay with it and you don't think about it anymore, that makes it so much easier to maybe accept where you are now, where it really is bothersome now, but you know that you can play the background sounds and that sort of helps, and you can try to divert your attention to other things and that sort of helps. And you can learn to tell yourself that it's not a threat, and that helps. And you can learn to change the language that you use to talk about it. You'll stop telling yourself that you hate it, and you'll just change that language around a little bit and say, okay, I didn't like it for a long time, and it's hard for me to say I like it, but I'm not going to just trash talk the tinnitus. It's just something that I have, and trash talking it's just not going to do me any good. I mean, it's pretty much a well-proven fact that negative reinforcement fails, while positive reinforcement is more effective. And you could give yourself negative reinforcement, and when you're doing that, it's a failure. It does not work. If you keep saying, I hate this is a terrible thing, I'm never going to get over it, I can't sleep, that is negative reinforcement that you're giving yourself, and it's a proven fact that it doesn't work. So you have to change the story that you're telling yourself, and then some beautiful things can start to happen for you. So as you change your thinking, and maybe as you get your way out of this, you'll go on to do some other wonderful things in your life. I'm certainly working on it. And I'm so fortunate that the tinnitus is not holding me back anymore. So I want that for you too. And we can encourage each other to do well in our lives and get beyond this tinnitus.